Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. What is up? It's Zar here, back with another tutorial. Today I want to be explaining you how to make a shattering text animation in Cinema 4D. So the first thing you want to do is get a Lightroom, or you don't really need one, but I prefer one. This is the Lightroom I made. The link will be down in the description below for the Lightroom download. It's an older link, but it still works. Second thing you want to do is make a floor. After you make a floor, I would position it better on your Lightroom. Go down to the bottom right, click size. I personally just like to make it 3000 for any of the pieces that are being shattered so they stay on the plane. And then scroll down or scroll in a little and click mode graph and then click mode text. After you do mode text, you can pull that over a little. And a plugin that I personally love is called Drop the Floor. What this does is no matter where your text is, it drops it directly to the floor. So if we zoom in and render, you can see the text is perfectly on the floor right there. That is a really great plugin. I don't know the download link for that, sorry, but just look it up on the internet, you'll find it. After you do that, just you can edit the text to whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it Zar, and then go to quick font. I'm just gonna make it a nice font that's straight on the bottom, so that's all I really want. Let's see, we got Crystal Core. You know what? This looks like a very nice font, very clean. After you do that, change the depth always down to at least 100 to 200. Personally, I think 200 looks the best. Right there. And then go to caps, fill caps. Everything you need to know to make a simple Cinema 4D text. I'm bringing that back so it's more my Lightroom. And then I want to bring my plane back. Beautiful. After you do that, let's just put a nice little, let's do green. Let's do a light green. Put one on and then put a second on, and then click that, put that over, click on green, and then C1, bam. Alright, now what that did was it made the white in the middle and the green the faceplate. And if I want to make that later, I could just bring that back again. I'm actually going to change the size of it to 5,000 so I don't have to keep on moving it around so much. That's all about your preferences. And then since you changed font, I would just drop it to the floor again, and then let's render preview that, and that looks very nice. After you do that, you want to highlight it, go to plugins, click Drowsy. If you do not have Drowsy, I recommend downloading it off the internet. It is free. After you do that, click Drowsy pieces, make it 80. I love 80 pieces, that's probably my favorite. Random seed, blah blah blah. And then most important thing is you need to click dynamic, and then after you click mode, click on collision. What that does is it will only crack when an object strikes it. So let's click break now, and let's wait for that to finish, and I'll be right back after that's done. Okay, I am back. That is done doing its drowsy thing. Now after you do that, you want to click create object and then make a null. This makes it easier. And then highlight the C to R or whatever you drowsied and make it a child of the null. And then just to clean up your screen, you could just minimize that. And now what you have right now is cracked text. If you click play down below, nothing will happen. Also, I'd recommend making at least 200 frames. After you do that, bam. And now, as you can see, we have a simple text that has been cracked, but it doesn't look like it yet, except for a little what is it called? Sorry about that. Little reflections from the light. After you do that, let's just create. Let's go with a sphere. Now, I'm gonna scroll out. Where is my sphere? There's my sphere. Now, let's bring the size down to about. Let's make it 85. Okay, so after we do that, now let's click plugins, drop the floor. Now, right now, oh, my bad. Okay, we'll do that again. Alright, now right now we have a sphere and we have cracked text. And if we play that, you can see nothing happens. That's because we gotta put velocity on the sphere. So you want to click sphere. You want to go to, oh, hold on a second. Wait, where is it? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just woke up, so I forgot how to do something real quick. I found out how to do it, but before you do anything with this, I forgot to mention this step. Click floor, right click, go to simulation tags, and click rigid body. After you do that, click the null, open it up, highlight all these, and then do the same thing, right click, simulation rigid body. And then you could just do the same with the null, that doesn't really matter. And then after you do that, do the same thing with the sphere, simulation rigid body. After you do that, you're going to get all these menus down here, and you're going to see under dynamics tag, you're going to see custom initial velocity. Click that, and then change any of these to a certain number. I'm going to change that to 10. So if we play that, it's not moving. If we go to 100, play that. Okay. See, now I'm getting worried. Back. Let's change this velocity. There we go. That was my mistake. Now let's go back here. Let's change that to 100. So now if we go all the way back, we can see when we play it, the sphere does move into the object, but the object cracks right away, so you're going to want to go back to null, click that, and then click trigger on collision. So what that does is, when the ball strikes it, that's when it collides. So as you can see, you're going to see the ball. Actually, we can make that faster too. So I'm going to go back to sphere, click that, and then click initial linear velocity. We can make this 300. Now if we go back, click play, ball goes a lot faster, and it slams into the text and it shatters. If you want a better, let's see, a cleaner texture or a cleaner collision, sorry, I would change the Thrazi pieces up from 80 to make it like 200. But this is a simple animation, so if we change that to white, put a white texture on this, and if we render preview it, it won't look that great, but that's what the render will look like. It's a really clean render, and we can actually put something on the floor. We could put a texture on the floor. So if I just scroll down, and if I go to a nice metal, I could try. Let's see how that looks. Now if I render preview that, and that looks sick. That looks actually really nice. So if we just click play, you're going to see the ball sweep. It's going to hit the text, and the text is going to shatter. I'm sorry it wasn't that great of a tutorial. I just woke up and I want to do more tutorials in the future. But if you understood this, please drop a like and a comment. That would be greatly appreciated. That's all I got to say, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. If you want any more tutorials, send me a message, and see you.